6 a.m. The alarm rings. You wake up, you commute, you work for hours, you eat, you work for more, you commute back, you eat, you sleep. Tuesday, 6 a.m. The alarm rings. We spend our lives waiting for Friday, waiting for the vacation, waiting for the promotion, waiting for someday when real life will finally begin. But what happens when one day the why arises? The scenery collapses. The routine feels empty. You look at your life and realize you are just repeating the same actions over and over, marching toward an inevitable death. If it all ends in nothing, why do we keep getting out of bed? 70 years ago, the philosopher Albert Camus asked this exact question. He argued that there is only one truly serious philosophical problem. Only one question matters. Does life matter enough to keep living it? His answer lies in an ancient Greek myth that is horrifyingly similar to your Monday morning. Myth Sisyphus. In Greek mythology, Sisyphus was the cleverest of mortals. He was a king who loved life. He loved it too much. He hated death so deeply that he actually managed to trick the gods and chain up Thanatos, the personification of death. For a brief time, nobody on earth died. But you cannot cheat the gods forever. When Ares feared death, Sisyphus was dragged to the underworld. The gods designed a special punishment for him, a punishment they believed was the most dreadful thing imaginable: futility. His task is simple. He must push a massive boulder up a steep mountain. He strains, every muscle screams, the dust chokes him. Step by agonizing step, he pushed his immense weight toward the summit. It takes days, it takes everything he has. Eventually he reaches the top. For a single second he stands there, and then the rock rolls back down. Sisyphus must walk back down the mountain to the bottom and start again. Forever. There is no hope of success. There is no final completion. There is only the rock, the mountain, and eternity. The gods thought there was no worse punishment than work without meaning. It's a terrifying story. But here's the uncomfortable truth that Albert Camus wants you to see. You are Sisyphus. Look at your calendar. Is your weekly routine really so different from pushing the rock? You complete a project and another one takes its place. You wash the dishes only for them to get dirt again. You work to get money to buy food so you have the energy to work to get money. We are all pushing the boulders up mountains, only to watch them go back down at the end of the week or the end of career. Camus called this the absurd. The absurd is not just noticing that life is repetitive. The absurd is the confrontation between the human heart, which desperately wants meaning, clarity, and purpose, and the silent, indifferent universe that offers none. We scream at the universe, "Why am I here? What's the point?" And the universe says nothing. That silence is absurd. When you feel that emptiness on a Sunday night, the dread of the coming week, that's you feeling the weight of the rock. That's you realizing that maybe there's no grand summit waiting for you. So, what do? If we are trapped in an endless loop of meaningless labor, how do we not give up? Okay, so how do you win? How do you beat the gods when the game is rigged? Most people try to escape the work. They want the prize, but they hate the process. They want the body, but they hate the gym. They want the money, but they hate the grind. They are pushing the rock while dreaming of the weekend. But Camus offers a more powerful solution: revolt. Revolt is not just running away. Revolt is digging your heels in. Think about the most successful people you know. The athletes, the creators, the masters. Do they look at the repetition as a curse? No, they are obsessed with it. To the average person, going to the gym every day looks like Sisyphus. It's painful, it's repetitive. You lift the weight, gravity pulls it down. You lift it again. But the master realizes something the victim doesn't. The value isn't in the weight, the value is in the lifting. If you stop looking for the end of struggle and start finding power in the struggle, you become unbreakable. The rock isn't your punishment, the rock is your gym. The rock is how you build the strength that separates you from everyone else. Camus says the most important moment is when Sisyphus walks back down the mountain. The rock has rolled to the bottom. He has to start over. In that moment, he has a choice. He can walk down with his head low, feeling sorry for himself, acting like a victim of his circumstance. Or he can walk down that mountain like a king. This is where you have to make your choice. When the business fails, when you get fired, when you get heartbroken, when the rock rolls back down, do you cry? Or do you look at the rock and say, "Good, I get to do it again, and this time I'll be stronger"? This is the ultimate freedom. If you can learn to love the hard parts of your life, the early mornings, the late nights, the stress, the pressure, then nothing can hurt you. The gods wanted to torture Sisyphus, but by enjoying the pain, he tortured them. He proved that the human spirit is stronger than any hell you can put it in. Tomorrow morning, the rock will be waiting for you. Your alarm will go off. You will feel tired, you will feel like staying in bed. The hill will look steep. Don't wish it was easier. Don't wish the rope was lighter. Stand up, look at the mountain, and smile. Because you are alive. Because you are capable of bearing the weight. Camus said, the struggle itself toward the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. So go push your rock, and don't just push it, love it.